Richland Sheriff Leon Lott says outside instigators turned Columbia's protest over the weekend from peaceful to violent. Now, he gave few details today, but said one person who was arrested came from Virginia and was paid to cause trouble here a few years ago. News 19's Jacob Reynolds tells us more.
At a Monday press conference, Richland County Sheriff Leon Lott took questions from journalists about how protests on Saturday and then to a lesser extent on Sunday got out of control. The sheriff said Saturday started off fine as protesters went from City Hall to the State House. He said he was walking with them, talking with them, listening and having good conversation. He said that changed when protesters marched to the police headquarters. Sheriff Lott says in his view that crowd was there to attack police and burn down the police department. He says after he spoke to them, good protesters, as he put it, left the area. He said people that were left then began throwing rocks, bottles, and other things to hit officers trying to protect the building. Sheriff Lott says the Sheriff's Department and Police Department have made around 50 arrests, with several of those for violating the city's curfew and other charges including looting, disorderly conduct, and weapons charges. Sheriff Lott continued to blame outside antagonists for turning the peaceful protest into riots on Saturday. He says they've made arrests from North Carolina, Georgia, New York, and Virginia. He was asked if he would name some of the groups he was talking about, and this was his response.
There was a group that wore goggles, shirtless. There were some other ones that we've identified that were agitators also. Yeah, we've identified them. We're in the process of getting them fully identified.
Do you have a name for these organized groups that you say were called?
No, I'm not going to give them the credit of giving them a name right now. They'll get a name when they get arrested and it's released on their arrest report. Then you can have the name of their groups.
Sheriff Lott says his deputies and Columbia Police are continuing to comb through social media footage and news footage over what happened Saturday and Sunday with the protests in Columbia. He says they'll continue to make arrests. Reporting outside the Sheriff's Department, Jacob Reynolds, News 19 WLTX.
All right, Jacob, thank you. Now, the sheriff says they are prepared to respond if planned peaceful protests are disrupted once again.